Hi, Georgia. Look, is Frank in there?
Oh, no, he left a little while ago.
For what, the day?
Well, I'm not sure, actually. He had a change of plans all of a sudden. Mrs. Ryan was here, and she...
Yeah, I know, Georgia. My sister offered him a divorce. She's already told me that. Listen, where'd Frank go? Back over to his apartment?
No, he's rushing around, trying to make arrangements to leave tonight or tomorrow morning.
Leave where?
For the Dominican Republic. Apparently it's possible to get a very quick divorce there.
Yeah, well, doesn't he have some legal business to take care of here first?
No, all he needs is the correct papers. And he drew those up, and I typed them, and all he needs now is Mrs. Ryan's signature.
Right. So that's where he went, over to see Delia?
Yes. But first, he was going to stop by the hospital to see how Miss Coleridge was doing. And if she's any worse, then he won't go.
Otherwise, he's going to leave as soon as possible, huh?
Yes. That's why I'm working late. Mr. Ryan's going to call me to see if I should make a plane reservation for him.
Yeah, well, good. I'm going to catch him at the hospital.
Do you want me to leave a message?
Yes, tell him I want to talk to him and tell him it's important.
Seneca.
Well, hello again.
I need to see Jill.
I told you this afternoon.
Yeah, I know, no visitors, but I need you to authorize an exception.
Sorry?
Just 2 minutes, that's all I need. Now, please, get on the phone and tell the nurse's station it's okay.
What's going on?
It's none of your business. Just fix it so I can see Jill, all right?
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to tell me why I should.
The life they always dreamed of.
Will you marry me?
Yes. Is suddenly shattered.
Jason, look out!
This week on General Hospital.
Carly! Jason!
A tragic accident.
Is he okay? He's unconscious. Oh, no.
A family hangs on to hope.
God, I can't lose him. Hurry up and come back to me, okay?
Now it will take a medical miracle to save Jason's life. But is it too late?
Get a doctor! Jason.
General Hospital.
Can EJ and Brady reach a truce
This has to end now.
before a deadly vendetta
Victor's going to want to hurt you.
You son of a bitch. What have you done?
claims an innocent life? Watch Days of Our Lives weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiet's meal delivery from eDiets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to eDiets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals. Not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great. All the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds.
Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned eDiets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to eDiets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever. Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit ediets.com now.
Hi.
How'd the show go?
All right. Oh,
You want to take a nap? I'll go out into the living room.
I don't know. It's just nice to get off my feet. Are you feeling any better?
Depends what you mean. I don't feel any better about us, if that's what you're asking.
Well, at least we've both calmed down. I overreacted this afternoon, and I'm sorry. When you started talking about an annulment, and you sounded so serious, I just couldn't handle it. I got scared and mad. But I'm better now. And what I'd like is for us to keep our tempers tonight and just go over everything that's been happening to us.
We've been over everything.
But we always give up too easily. This time, let's stick with it till we get some of the basics resolved. Honey, I don't care if it takes all night and all day tomorrow.
Marathon talk session isn't going to help.
For starters, I think you'll agree that my getting marooned with Alex for one night isn't the key issue. Neither is your calling Roger Coleridge for advice about the bypass operation. We're both upset about things that go much deeper. I mean, I know you wouldn't risk your life by having a surgery too soon. And I know I couldn't be unfaithful to you. I guess we're just insecure enough at this point
Very serious doubt.
to need lots of reassurance. You gonna listen to me?
Look, I already know what the key issue is. It's the marriage. I called Father McShane after you left for Channel R. He came over, we had a long discussion.
About?
Us getting an annulment.
Mm-hmm. What did he say?
That your father's right, that our marriage can indeed be dissolved, that according to church law, I committed fraud, marrying you and not telling you that I didn't want children. That constitutes grounds for an annulment. And according to McShane, it's a far easier process now than it used to be.
Did he tell you what he thought of the idea?
Mm-hmm. Guy married us. He doesn't want any annulment. I expected that. He said he wants me to see a specialist and get the whole story about the corrective surgery. He didn't understand that my impotency isn't the real problem with us, not by a long shot.
Well, you know, I do think that your being impotent has stirred up some of your old fears. Mainly the fear that I won't love you enough to stay with you. Wouldn't you say?
Obviously, that's a factor, and so's the baby that you're expecting, but those aren't the reasons that our marriage doesn't work. Mary, it's never worked. I'm not the man that you hoped I'd turn into. I don't fill the bill for you now. I didn't before the accident, and I won't anytime in the future.
Don't say that to me.
I have to.
Why? There's no way you can talk me out of loving you.
This isn't about loving each other. This is about living as husband and wife.
Oh, Jack, my Lord. We're learning. We're still learning.
What you mean is that you still believe I'll change. I'm saying that I won't. I finally figured that out now. What you want, what you need, is a certain kind of husband. Somebody who values a family and children the same way you do. Somebody who shares the same beliefs in life that you do. A social creature, for God's sake, who can relate to your parents, your brothers, your sisters.
You are that man. If you just try to understand that you are.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. And I know that more every day that I stay in your father's house. Now, you're bound and determined to fit me into a mold that I will always, always resist.
No,
Now, I'm not accusing you. I talked you into marrying me. It's more my mistake than yours, but now I can undo it.
You don't want an annulment. I'll never believe that.
I want to be myself again. I want to get back into my own skin.
It's the accident that's doing this, honey. You hate the condition you're in, not the marriage.
I hate the fact that I can't give you what you need. That's true. I would like to make you happy. As a lover. As a husband. As a father to your child. I'm sorry I'm not right for you. But I'm not in any way. So let's be smart and end it.
I still want to talk.
I don't. How about leaving me alone for a while? I think I'll have to leave you.
Never mind.
Well, are you going to tell me?
Let's just say that I've got some good news for Jill. I'd like to tell her myself, and I'm in a hurry.
Sounds like exactly the thing that Dr. Wolf doesn't want her to deal with.
You know, Jill's solitary confinement has nothing to do with Dr. Wolf. I just came from him, and it's perfectly obvious to me that this visiting restriction number is totally your idea.
That's right.
All right, then. You're the man I'm going to get permission from to see Jill.
Forget it.
Delia's offered me a divorce. And I'm on my way to the Dominican Republic to get it fast. Now, if there's anything that can relax Jill, it's that particular bit of information. In a few days, I'll be free to marry her. And her pregnancy will no longer be complicated by these emotional problems, only physical ones. And I'm sure that those will improve once she knows that our child has a proper father. Now, with this in mind, I'd like permission to speak with her.
I'm sorry, but we're trying to limit all kinds of stimuli, good as well as bad. Fewer reactions she has, the better. Right now, she's lightly sedated. She's resting. And it's obvious that it's doing a great deal of good.
You're really not going to let me see her, are you?
Look, we don't even let her read a magazine.
But you see her anytime you want.
As a doctor. Frank, I think the child has finally turned the corner. In a few days, all the crises could be over. Now, I can't let you or anybody else jeopardize Jill's chances to carry this baby to term. Surely you can understand that.
All right. I guess you've answered my other question as well. It's safe to leave her, then.
Well, safer than it's been for a long time. If I were you, I'd go and get the divorce. Staying around here is not going to do any good. It's going to be 2 or 3 days before Jill can see anyone anyway.
I'd like to stay in touch.
Yeah, well, you have my number. You have Dr. Wolf's.
2 or 3 days, huh?
How long are you planning to be gone?
3, maybe 4 days.
Well, see, that'll work out fine. By the time you get back, the whole thing should be resolved.
All right. It's okay if I use your phone?
Yeah, sure.
Georgia, look, would you please go ahead and book me on that late-night flight?
Oh, of course. What about your passport?
It's valid, I checked. And I'm going over to my parents to tell them what's happening. Call me there when the reservation's confirmed, okay?
All right. And you have the papers for Mrs. Ryan to sign.
Oh, yeah. I won't forget them. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, well, Mr. Ryan, did Bob Reed find you at the hospital?
No. What did he want?
Well, I don't know. He just said he had to talk to you about something important.
Well, I'll give him a call at home if I get a chance. Otherwise, it'll just have to wait. Thanks, Georgia.
Well, have a good trip.
Yeah. And tell Jill that I love her.
It's a week of surprises.
I know the man that I want to be with, and that is you.
Star and James spend the night together, and...
I'll let you all know when the results are in.
Two Todd Mannings.
The test is wrong.
And this week, the real one steps forward.
Good God.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC, and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
When you come to eHarmony, I can promise you, we sincerely care about you. Experience the difference of a site that really cares about helping you find a wonderful relationship. Visit eHarmony today and review your compatible matches free.
As I get older, I'm making changes to support my metabolism. I'm more active, I eat right, and I switched to One-A-Day Women's Active Metabolism, the complete women's multivitamin, plus more for metabolism support. And that's a change I feel good about.
From One-A-Day.
Commode, potty, John, loo, the toilet. No matter what you call it, Clorox has been trusted to keep it clean and to kill germs for nearly 100 years. That's because only Clorox toilet bowl cleaners are powered by Clorox bleach. Now try new Clorox bleach foamer for the bathroom. It's the foam with bleach that does the scrubbing for you. Clorox bleach foamer for the bathroom.
Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
Don't you want your supper?
No, thanks.
How's Jack?
Oh, wonderful. You did a great job.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
When are you going to figure out that I hurt when Jack hurts? You went after him like you always do, and you scored once again. But you got both of us, Da. And we may never recover. He's bought your suggestion that we get an annulment. Congratulations.
Well, look, I've been thinking about it all afternoon, sweetheart. What can I tell you? I wasn't trying to be destructive.
Evidently, you don't have to try. Not with Jack. You just open your mouth and wham! The axe falls. You never used to be like that, you know? Not with Frank or Pat or Bob or even with Art when he was first going with Kathleen. You didn't think he was good enough for her. God knows I've seen you. Gruff, kind of nasty. Mad lots of times, but never cruel. Not vicious. What is it about Jack? Around him, you turn into somebody I don't know.
Well, when I see him as a threat to you, as a threat to his own child, I just see red. I strike out. It's not something I want to do. It's like an impulse.
All right. I won't insist you do it on purpose. But I have to tell you that your impulses may have cost me everything I want in this world.
Oh, that's a little strong, isn't it?
No. I want Jack and me and our child to be a family. And thanks to you, he's considering an annulment. He means it. Oh, please don't give me that look. You're delighted. At least be honest about it.
All right. We're going to be a little bit honest about it. Okay? I don't think things could be any worse between us than they are. So, let's just talk about a few facts, all right? Now, I never liked Jack Finelli. Fact, I certainly didn't think of him as somebody I'd choose for you. But I didn't stand in the way of that marriage, did I? In fact, sweetheart, if you'll remember, it was I who dragged him to the altar by the scruff of the neck, right? And that and a few other things that have happened around here in the last couple of months ought to convince you I want to spare you pain, sweetheart, always.
I know you've been good to me, Di. I know.
All right, but I don't want your gratitude. I'm sorry. It had to be me that mentioned an annulment. Do you want me to apologize to Jack? I'll apologize for butting in, all right?
That won't help. The best thing is just for you to stay away from him for as long as possible.
All right, I'll stay away from him, fine. But why don't you face facts? As long as we're into the possibility of an annulment, you have to stop.
I'm not into it. Jack's into it.
Nevertheless.
And quite frankly, I don't want to hear another word.
Sweetheart, nevertheless, the fact is, the man said he never wanted to have children
Well,
in the
he's
first
no idiot. He knows what to say in order to manufacture grounds for an annulment.
You mean to tell me you didn't believe him?
Of course not. We talked about having children thousands of times.
He doesn't want the child you're carrying.
Which doesn't prove a thing.
I'm not saying Jack Finelli doesn't love you in his way, but face the fact that there's a possibility he can get an annulment. He had strong reservations about getting married. He doesn't want to have children. You know, why don't you just accept the fact, let him go before he causes any more?
Let him go. No, I will not listen to whatever else is on your mind. Jack is my husband. We're married forever, and we're going to get through this horrible time. We will. Somehow, it's going to be all right.
Hi.
Hello, son.
Hi.
Delia didn't tell you?
No.
Well, you couldn't look like that if she had told you.
Tell us what? Tell us what?
Well, she's finally decided to give me a divorce.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet. This summer, the party's on SoapNet.
We have a party to rock. You'll never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you.
I love Can't Die, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming. You're back. This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Have I got a surprise for you? Yeah, it's new Beneful Healthy Fiesta. Gotta love the protein from mussels and omega-rich nutrition for that shiny coat. Ever think healthy could taste so good?
New Beneful Healthy Fiesta.
Serious side effects have been linked to surgical mesh implants used to repair pelvic organ prolapse and stress urinary incontinence. Complications include infection, pain, urinary problems, bowel and bladder perforation, scarring, and additional surgeries. If you or a loved one develops serious complications after surgical mesh surgery, you may be entitled to money damages. Call us toll-free at 1-800-932-4416. We're also investigating serious injury claims involving antidepressants linked to birth injuries. Call now, 1-800-932-4416.
My doctor told me calcium is best absorbed in small, continuous amounts. Only one calcium supplement does that in one daily dose. New Citracal Slow Release continuously releases calcium plus D for the efficient absorption my body needs. Citracal.
People are talking about General Hospital's Sean Butler. Patricia Rich posted on Facebook, he is a good-looking bad boy with a good side. I'm really digging this one. Elizabeth Cross agrees. Oh yes, he is a sexy man. Suki Williams-Ellis adds, I trust my eyes when I look at him, and they like what they see. Judy McCoy says, good choice, GH. And Kathleen Hahn sums it up, so damn hot. People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
You won't find a better address than this. I'll take it.
Most people come to the Hamptons for the lifestyle,
Your job is to enjoy yourself. I want your life.
but she's coming for something else.
When I was a little girl, my father died an innocent man, betrayed by the woman he loved.
If I talk real slowly,
When deception cuts this deep,
If I hold your hand,
someone has to pay.
if you look real closely, my love, you might.
When everything you love has been stolen from you. Sometimes all you have left is revenge.
ABC's Revenge. Wednesdays this fall
Welcome to the Hamptons.
on ABC.
No, John, it's just a few hours ago. Delia appeared at my office and with the announcement that I could finally have my divorce. So I immediately made the necessary phone calls, drew up the papers, packed a bag, fished out my old passport, and had a tense little chat with Seneca about Jill's condition, which is improving. Now, how's that for decisive action?
Marvelous, but you might tell us where you're going.
Oh, right. I'm off to the Dominican Republic. And by the end of the week, I should be back and a free man.
They give you a divorce that quick?
Yeah. A friend of mine put me in touch with a good law firm down there, and I've been in touch with them by phone. Should go very smoothly. All I need is Delia's signature.
She won't back out.
No, we made a bargain. If I stick to my end, she'll stick to hers. But there is one small problem I need your help with.
Anything, son. What do you want?
I have about $10 in cash on me, and I couldn't get to the bank today.
Fortunately, there's a cash register downstairs, and I know the guy in charge.
My thoughts exactly. Hello.
Mr. Ryan,
Hi, Georgia. What's the word?
you're on flight 402 out of Kennedy at 10 p.m.
That's perfect.
It's a round-trip ticket with an open return, and I had them charge it to your credit card.
Bless you. Now, make sure that tomorrow morning you give that message I wrote out to my committee chairman. And why don't you take it easy for the rest of the week?
Well, I'm planning to reorganize the files, actually. It's a golden opportunity. I hope everything works out well for you.
Yeah, so do I. Listen, Georgia, thanks for all the help, and I'll see you when I get back. Bye.
You don't waste much time, do you, Frank?
I brought by those papers for you to sign, Delia.
Well, I guess you all know.
The only thing we know is you've decided to give Frank a divorce, and whatever turned your mind around, I think you're doing the best for everybody, do you?
I've arranged for a Senor Geraldo de Leon to appear in court on your behalf. These papers simply give him the power of attorney.
What does that mean exactly?
Well, he simply states your name and testifies that you're not opposing this divorce.
Okay. Frank, did you talk to your friend at the bank?
It's all taken care of.
Okay, then. Thank you. All done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why don't I drive you to the airport, son, huh?
Oh, that'd be great.
My coat's downstairs.
I'll be right with you. Bye.
Take care of yourself.
Please, give little John a kiss for me and tell him I'll be back soon.
Yeah, I'll tell him, Frank.
Thanks.
I'm sure that hurt. Yeah, it did. Silly, isn't it? For what it's worth, I feel the same way Da does. You did the right thing, and it was generous of you. Thank you. See, Mary, I know I was making the family miserable, and I just wanted to stop that. It's just that I'm very frightened of being alone. I can imagine. Yeah, but I'll manage somehow. I believe that. I'll get the door.
Delia, where's Frank?
Oh, thank God you didn't find him.
Mary, where did Frank go? I just spent 20 minutes in the waiting area outside Jill's room. He never even showed up.
Yeah, well, he left for the airport. You just missed him.
Actually, he just went downstairs a few minutes ago. If you hurry, you might catch him.
Wait, Bobby, just wait a second. What are you doing? Bobby,